perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
To anyone, it's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Santos, Bruno Guimaraes, Estevão. He's in plenty of space here. So who's he picking out?
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Tielemans, Castagna, Luca Bacchio. He has a look up. That has been knocked clear. Danilo. Rafinha. Santos.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lob shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Santos goes on a charge down the left. Santos. Chooses to go back. Bruno Guimaraes. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Fabinho, now here's the delivery. No way through, so back it... And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Openda. Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Marquinhos. Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. And he's... Vinicius Junior! Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha spread out to the left. Santos. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's Vinicius! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clears it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Danger averted for now. Castagna. Mechela. Castagna. Onana, gently done. That is lovely. Tielemans. And a goal kick. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Onana. Openda. Doku thinks one through. Ederson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fabinho. Santos. Santos looking up to see who wants it. Lovely feet. Santos. He's in a great position. Moved on forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well measured. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne. Looks to the other side. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Great run on the overlap here. A chance to play it in. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been repelled. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, Vinicius Junior! Tielemans. Openda. Doku. Doku tries a cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Danilo. Rafinha. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Fabinho. Bremer. Danilo. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Bremer. Bremer played over towards the opposite flank. Decent progress down the left. Santos. And he's onside. Delivered in. De Bruyne attempts a clearance. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's there to clear it. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He slings it in. Santos. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Rafinha. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. Luca Bacchio. Now that's well seen too. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Luca Bacchio. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Tielemans. Castagna crosses. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Estevan. And that is out of play. Onana. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Santos. Danilo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius. It's Vinicius! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Teat. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha done delicately. Onana tries to clear. Over to the left. Santos. Oh, it's played into the area. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for a decent ball in. McKelly shifted upfield. Out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found a way through. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Santos. And claimed it back swiftly. Santos. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's a great big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Luca Bacchio played out to the left flank. Doku. Now this could be a chance. Openda closing in on goal. Rafinha. Rafinha battling down that right flank. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Luca Bacchio. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Santos played out to the right. And here's Rafinha. Turns and goes back. Onana is there and he can get that clear. Luca Bacchio forwards and with intent. Santos. Bremer. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Nice looking ball, played into space out wide. Tielemans. Castagna, aim forwards. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. Luca Bacchio's cross. Fabinho. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Played towards the other side. Danilo takes control of it and he's on the move. Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Tries the extravagant effort! That was extravagant by any standard.
Vinicius Junior quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And here's Doku. Doku. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Esteval. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior! And that has been cleared. And here's Vinicius Junior. Luca Bacchio, who does have an assist to his name. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's De Bruyne. Openda looking to add to his goal. That's tidy. Castagna, showing good feet, and that's played in low. Doku, back when it goes. De Bruyne spread out to the left, hoisted in, cross deflected behind for a corner. Aimed in towards the centre. There will be a throw-in. Onana. Tielemans. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Tielemans. Out to the right. Nice control. Luca back. He's had a shot! Santos. Bremer. Fabinho. Santos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Luca Bacchio. Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. And here's Luca Bacchio. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Marquinhos. for a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Esteval. Well timed, excellent interception. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that has been cleared.
Luca Bacchio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Santos. Bremer. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Onana. And here's Doku. De Bruyne, and it's lofted through here. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Doku. Danilo wins the duel this time. Danilo gets it clear. Tielemans. Doku looking here to chip it through. Danilo getting this one clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. And here's Doku. Fabinho. Moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos, played towards the other side. And here's Rafinha. Time to deliver. Onana, early ball out from the back. De Bruyne. Aim forwards. Doku. Cross goes in there. Santos clears it away. Rafinha. Santos. Esteval. Over to the left. Santos looking to hit the byline here. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Mechele, forwards and with intent. Danilo. Played through for the wide man. Rafinha. Played into the middle. Mechele with the clearance. And here's Vinicius. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Onana. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Bruyne with the short one. De Bruyne looks across and plays it in. Onana. Castagna does really well to win the ball there. Luca Bacchio looking to run onto it. Oh, what a play! Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Santos. Bremer. Danilo. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Bruno Guimaraes. Clipped into space. Castagna gets it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Doku. Moved on forwards. Tielemans. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Tielemans. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Cuts out the pass. Tielemans. Doku. De Bruyne. Onana. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Aim forwards. Openda. Doku. And here's Doku. That's good play. De Bruyne. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Rema. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. That pass has been well intercepted. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. Luca Bacchio. Openda providing an outlet on that flank. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's going to go a long way. Through. Castagna, cross into the box. Ooh, can he get onto this? Picks it up out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Danilo with the cross. Firmly met. Brazil have reclaimed it. Doku. Chance here to counter. Fabinho cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a throw-in. De Bruyne, oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doku. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. Estevan. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. And it's played forward. Caresses it through. He's in here! Openda. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He decides to cross it. No, that's not going to find its target. Luca Bacchio. Mechela. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Santos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Santos. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Teat can get it clear. Onana. Luca Bacchio. De Bruyne. Mechela. Estevan. That has been cut short. Luca Bacchio. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two ahead into the break, all square. Belgium get the ball rolling in the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Bacchio. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's shooting! Bacchio. Castagna. De Bruyne. Bacchio. Tielemans. Great work on the overlap. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Danilo. Moved on forwards. He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Bacchio. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Out to the right. Always onto this. Santos. Oh, such a clever touch. Santos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played in by Santos. Gets good distance on it. Castagna attempts a clearance. Openda. Bacchio. Castagna. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Onana, aim forwards. Santos. Marquinhos. Fabinho calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Openda. Bacchio! And he's there to get it away. Tielemans. Now it's Bacchio. Bacchio played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Danilo. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Doku on a charge down the left. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rafinha looking for a runner. He can get that clear.
Doku.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary.
Doku.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Doku. De Bruyne. Bruno Guimaraes has given away a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. Rafinha. Esteval. Rafinha. Santos. Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Now it's Doku. Openda. He could be in here. Purring through the gears. Cleared without complication. Teat. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bruno Guimaraes. Castagna makes the interception. Onana. Teat. Mechela. Mekele, gently done. Castagna. Now he's wondering who wants it. Elects to cross. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Doku. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Teat looks to the other side. Tielemans. Openda. Openda chips it through. Luca Bacchio has it in a wide position. And the shot! Santos And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Danilo shifted upfield. Castagna, and he goes cross-field. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Great work on the overlap. So much time and space here. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Danilo. Fabinho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Bremer. Marquinhos. Santos. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Santos. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McKelly, aim forwards. Luca Bacchio. Played out to the right. Santos. Bremer. Santos. Bremer, gently done. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Bremer. Danilo. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. He's found a way through, and that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Fabinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Openda, played into space. He can run onto that. He is through here. Luca Bacchio, here comes the cross. That's a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Crosses it in. Teat gets it away. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he has been fouled there. Too much on that, it's gone out. Bremer forwards and with intent. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Onana. Openda. Oh, good spread. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tielemans. De Bruyne. And here's Lukebakio. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Played out wide. Referee's given a throw. Hit into the middle. Clears it away. And it's played forward. Santos. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Back into the middle. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. Doku. De Bruyne. Doku. Doku tries a cross. Lukebakio, can he finish? Goal! Belgium! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
De Bruyne. Doku. Bruno Guimaraes concedes a free kick for that. And that is not finding anyone. Santos. Can he deliver? Over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's very neat. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Rema. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. Lukebakio. Nice physical challenge. Onana. And here's Doku. De Bruyne. Bruno Guimaraes. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Rafinha. And the shot's on here. It's Santos! And that's a good ball. Tielemans! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Tielemans actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ederson claims it, and the danger passes. The pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Marquinhos. Bremer. Fabinho. Rafinha, now he's off and running. And it's been given away. Out to the right. Danilo with the cross. Danilo clouts it too hard. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna. Now it's Luca Bacchio. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Santos. Estevan. That is a great pick out. He can get that clear. Marquinhos have it back and can go again. Santos. Can he latch on to this? Played into the middle. Up he goes! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Claimed it back swiftly. Estevan. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Castagna shifted upfield. Luca Bacchio. Onana. Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos, aim forwards. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed in towards the centre. Luca Bacchio. And it's played forward. Tries a deft little ball. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Castagna. Tielemans. Onana played out towards the right wing. Danger averted for now. Castagna. Tielemans. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance for a shot! Esteban. Moved on forwards. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Doku, there he goes, motoring forward. Doku, gently done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that was very necessary. Bruno Guimaraes. First time shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Vinicius Junior, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Fabinho. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Teat gets across to intercept that. Doku. De Bruyne.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Defending of the desperate variety. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Lukebakio. Tielemans. Oh, good spread.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Danilo. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And he's there to clear it. Bruno Guimaraes. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tielemans. Castagna. That is a brilliant interception.
Belgium clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's De Bruyne. Danilo can get it clear. That'll be a throw. Now it's De Bruyne. And that has been clubbed away. Tielemans. Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lukebakio really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And it's played forward.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Santos. Fabinho. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Santos. Corner given. Onana gets it away. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Santos tries to dink it through. Cleared away. Well read. And the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Belgium really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Belgium have a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Doku.
Belgium can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Brazil desperately need a goal and this could well be their last chance. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Tielemans. Doku. Vinicius Junior. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Rafinha. Chooses to go back. Now the delivery. That's going to go a long way.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Onana. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Cleared without complication. Onana. Tielemans. De Bruyne. McKelly. Long ball upfield.
Belgium nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's nice. They need to get it in quick. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Bremer gets over and intercepts. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Santos. Fabinho, oh, good looking ball. And here's Philip. And a chance! Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. He has found the way through. He's in plenty of space here. And out it comes again. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Luca Bacchio. Played it again. Tielemans. Openda! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Openda is offering a wry smile there.
Estevan. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nice control. And that's aimed into the middle. It's gone! It's cut through his own net!
Been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment, and that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.